Hello, good evening. A couple say they're taking legal action after being dragged away from the hospital bed of their dying daughter by police. Speaking to Sky News, Aliya and Rashid Abbasi, who are both doctors, said their treatment last year was inhumane. But police and the NHS are defending their actions, citing concerns over staff safety. Imzaman Rashid reports.
This is not an everyday arrest on our streets. Instead, it's police manhandling and detaining a father right beside his dying daughter in hospital. Zainab was born with a rare genetic illness, which the family didn't know about until she was 3. In July last year, the 6-year-old's health rapidly deteriorated. She was admitted to hospital, struggling to breathe and put on life support. But her parents, both doctors, say the staff at the hospital in the north of England weren't giving her the correct treatment.
What we wanted was her to be given the treatment, and if she didn't we knew that she is not going to live to her normal life expectancy. There will be a day and time when she will depart, and we were happy to brace that when the time was right. But for her to go under the circumstances that she did, even the independent medical expert had said that, this plan is worth following. And the hospital, instead of giving her the treatment that was recommended by the independent expert, they actually scaled her treatment down.
In August 2019, the medics looking after critically ill Zainab decided it was time to end her treatment and she should be allowed to die. Her parents insisted this wasn't the right thing to do, leading to a bitter breakdown in the relationship with the doctors treating her.
I believe that because our relationship had deteriorated over the past 18 months, they had finally come to a decision that this was it, and they had made a decision.
Dr Abbasi clung to his daughter's bedside, refusing to leave, denying the doctors from removing the ventilator which was keeping Zainab alive.
Unfortunately, we need to speak to you outside.
It meant police were called, and what unfolded was far from civil.
Got head, chest pain.
Dr Abbasi suffered from a heart attack and was taken to A&E.
I actually thought that he was going to die. And at one point I said to the nurses, I said, am I going to be organising 2 funerals?
What do you say to the police, to Northumbria police, who say that you were violent and abusive towards staff and that you'd assaulted a consultant?
Did they see any of that?
And
the pictures show lots of things that words can't even come close to describe. You have seen the video and you can see how I was behaving.
The force also said, while we recognise this was a very distressing time for him and his family, our duty was to ensure the safety of all those present. We have reviewed the body-worn footage from the incident, which sets out a very different picture to the limited version of events which have been presented to us. The NHS Trust, which treated Zainab, offered their heartfelt sympathies and condolences to the family, and they told us their first priority was to always act in the best interest of their patients. In a statement, they said, on very rare occasions, when there is a risk to the safety of our staff or obstruction and interference with the delivery of care and treatment, it is necessary for us to seek help from the police. The family are now taking legal action against the police and the hospital. They're being supported by Christian Concern, a religious organisation backed by the parents of Alfie Evans. But whoever is right or wrong in this bitter feud, the footage of police dragging distraught parents away from their dying child is an image many will struggle to forget. Imzaman Rashid, Sky News.